Basically, yeah, I was punching my friend because I want him to stop behaving like being rude. Because and this Mr. Papi and come to me and say that stop punching him. That I'm not following the rules. That did I not read the rules? I say, where did they say? I didn't.
Wait. The problem is that you asked to come in now. Now you are telling me that I should leave. So I don't even understand what is going on here. He said I'm telling I told him that yo bro yeah I told you that you should stop punching me. I told you should stop punching me as a general. You are meant to know the rule.
Permission and come back.
See, if I leave this RT this moment, I'm not coming back in here again.
So you're breaking the rule that they gave you.
Oh,
Basically, if you break
he
it,
asked me,
you
he asked me to come in. So if I leave this moment, I will not enter here again. And if you ask me to come, I will not. In fact, I will be going offline very soon. So
So
That's fine. You can completely go offline, but the rules aren't any different for you than they are from any other soldier. Every soldier has to request permission to enter RT. You can't just come into RT.
coming to RT, then why did he ask me to come in then? Why did he ask
We
me to
put
come
you
in
to
then? I don't
RT,
know why.
but it's simple. Even if you do an interview, if you've got a civilian with you, you still ask to enter RT. You don't just come into RT. No matter what you do, you always have to ask permission.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. You can't just tell me that I can't just come when it's not my choice. When it's not my choice for me to come into the RT. Okay, if I cannot enter the RT without permission, then why do you ask me to come in?
Sir, you know this is the rule. This has always been the rule. The rules never change.
It's you guys that is at fault here. So it's not me that is at fault. It's you guys that is at fault. It's not me.
So, when I entered the RT, you see that I asked for permission before I enter. I was a general as well. I'm rank 9. I asked for permission to enter RT. I'm not rank 10. You have to.
Yo, bro. I was once a general, so I understand the rules. Before you were rank 10, before you had your rank 10, before you got your rank up to rank 10, I was already a general before you got your suit. So I know the rules. You are not the guy supposed to be teaching me the rules, bro.
Not
You know that you've been a general before, but you know the first thing before you enter the RT.
It's Sir Richard that asked me to come in to cut the story short. It's Sir Richard that asked me to come in. So
But before you enter the RT, ask for permission first, and you like, and they told you to go out and ask for permission. That's rude too for not listening to the higher rank and for not following the orders. And
um, sorry, but he and Sir Richard they are in the same rank. So Richard asked me to come in. So then I don't see like anything for me. Or
there is something
I did
because
not
it's
break
not.
any rules.
There he breaks some rule because it's not Sir Richard that called you to come to the RT first of all, and it's not.
If it's not Sir Richard that called me to the RT, I know that it's not Sir Richard that called me to the RT. It's Ahmed, but Sir Richard asked me to come in.
But it's of also listen to Sir Ahmed that told you to go outside and ask for permission, and you obeyed the rules, and you was kind of being rude first place. It's on record by the way, so and outside there.
Sorry. Said you like I heard you clearly now. You said you got me on screen record. Okay, if you want to go ahead and if you want to report, you can go ahead. I ain't stopping you for that.
But sir, anyway, and next time if you want to come to the RT, first you need to ask for permission. And when you enter and when the higher rank was talking, you need to follow what they say. You don't need to be rude. And outside there, you're not following what the higher rank was saying until they told you to stop so many times and you stop. But please follow the rules. We have changed it. You've been the rank before. You're rank 9 before, right? But make sure you listen to your leader as well.
Oh no, sorry. He asked for permission right outside, and I was standing right in front of RT. So I said yes, permission granted without on the radio.
Um,
Yeah, but that all needs to be in Flobby chat. Otherwise, we wouldn't know. And this issue wouldn't have happened. If it's not in Flobby, you can't give permission. It has to be in
what did you
Flobby.
say? What did you say? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. What did you say? Ahmed, I don't know. Ahmed, I don't know why you're taking this too serious because it's not a must for me to ask them for permission on the radio when there's an high-ranking officer who can grant me permission into the RC and he's outside, and I took permission from him outside. Then he granted me the permission to enter. So I enter inside the RC. Now you are telling me I broke the rules. You can go ahead and report it. I got my own. I got. Um,
Ahmed, basically during the event time, there's a lot of soldiers not following the leaders' rules and not listening. But we wait to the DFG and the FG to come alive because if we are telling them, they will not listen to us. They'll be keep on being rude because I already see a lot of them, and I'll just leave them until the FG come online. Because if you're doing something and you're speaking to them, they'll shout on you, but if they say the FG or DFG, they can't speak louder, just leave them.
I'm hearing you guys. My network crashed. Okay, thank.
Hello, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
All right, so I understood that how he made a mistake here or something like that, maybe outside or right in the center during end of each year. But in otherwise here, I was on RC earlier when it all started. So he sent me a message saying that the three generals say he's actually gonna get a rep for not taking permission before going to RT, which I did give him permission. It doesn't actually matter here if he didn't ask on the radio. It's fine you said you can agree or something because you didn't see it on the radio. That's fine, but you have to speak with me about that because you actually arguing in front of your junior officer. The three generals are actually arguing right in front of a junior colleague here. That's not actually how it's done. So the main way it's actually being done here, as I came in and I said hello, trying to know what's going on, no one gave me a reply here, and then I actually said I gave him permission to go into RT. We should have just like end the whole talk because it's actually bringing argument and disrespect at the same time here to the generals here. So how it's been done here, when I said I gave him permission to go into RT, which you said you didn't know about it because you didn't see on the radio, fine. You have to speak with me about it, not actually discussing it.
You hadn't come in at the time. He's just come in and he started being very disrespectful. If our two issues were, first, he was very disrespectful and you hadn't entered at the time. So we thought he had entered without a permission. You've given him permission, not on the radio chat. This is why if you'd given him permission on the radio chat, we would have all known that he's entered now and there would have been no problem. But you giving him permission without on the radio chat, just telling him he could go straight in and not being here yourself has caused the issue.
All right, so when I came into RC, I saw the three of you were actually arguing right in front of a junior soldier, which that's not how it's done. As I can see, there's a question during the interview. If you have issue with the junior officer here, you call in private, because how things is being done, not start arguing. When I came into RC, I saw three of you arguing right in front of his junior soldier here. I have to say everything should stop, and no one gave me a response. I said, hello, can we all stop and then listen?
So, Richard, I think that is completely out of context. And I think all three of us having on record, you weren't here firstly. He's walked in, we've tried to speak to him, and he's been very rude about it. And we were just telling him, why was he being rude? We only asked him, can he leave RT, ask for permission, and we'll let him come in. There was no argument about it. All he had to do is say, yes, I'll leave, and I'll ask for permission to come in. There would have been no problem. But the fact is, he's saying, no, I'm not leaving.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can I know what's going on, please?
Yes, sir. So, do you want to explain?
What I can, if you got a body cam, please send it to me. Yeah, so I can have a look. But yeah, please explain what's going on, please. So let's start.
Okay, so basically, we've had